out of space at some point and didn't realize.
Thing called a test recording.
Yes.
I couldn't have known that the space stopped it.
Rip.
Anyway.
Oh well. Carrying on.
I deleted a bunch of let me delete a bunch of shit.
On the bright side.
Get out of here, anime.
Get out of here, anime.
I don't need you.
Erase Evangelion from existence.
Evangelion was on the hard drive.
Anyway, that's definitely more than half. So last thing, I think I'm get myself full because I was at full HP. All right.
Are you using it on the 13 or the 20?
No, it's for like the total damage.
No, these are individual attacks.
Oh, it's 13 and 20.
13 and 20.
Then on the 20. Wait. No, I can't. Never mind, I can't. Because it would have to be like more than half, and 20 is not more than half. Never mind.
Oh, how much health do you have?
I'm at full HP, so 57.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, 13 and then 20. And boom, boom. Yeah.
Sonny, I'm still standing, baby.
32 damage total. As it hurts, but you're all right.
You're not going anywhere.
You got a little lucky. It didn't hit anywhere vital.
Yeah.
A little bit of luck on your side. As you just you're holding on as you're swinging around. Dorian, your turn.
Lorenzo.
Okay.
Gotcha, I'll get you later.
Okay. That tower's really coming down. Oh boy.
It's really coming down, huh?
Yeah, really coming down. And you saw, hey, that was the commoner and the not Belmont who jumped across the other tower with the giant fucking demon in tow.
As he looks up. As he looks around, looks at the tower, looks over at On Hello, getting his shit rocked. As he... Man, I did not want to do this. I did not want to do this at all. But it saves one of my subjects, I guess. As
one of my subjects, you say?
He employed them.
Vampire.
You feel from somewhere a disapproving glare.
It's Lorenzo.
He looks behind him. Oh, shut up for just a moment. As he's gonna use that funny little thing he has, Adam. He's gonna activate his form of dread.
All right. Would you like to do the honor of explaining this, or should I? I feel like you need to do it justice.
Yeah.
I can kick her ass. I don't need your help.
As he looks over, as he as he breathes out, and like a cold, breath of air comes out, as his pupils and his irises turn red. His fingernails grow longer, as his skin turns more ashy.
I knew it, you were a fucking vampire!
And his fangs grow out a little
I
bit.
knew it!
As
Yeah, I called this person.
yeah, it wasn't exactly any secret. He's going to do that as his bonus action.
Your scarf dramatically flies off in the wind at this point, by the way.
Yeah, his scarf flies off, revealing his teeth that were being hidden the whole time.
I knew it.
Just so you
It
know,
feels good to no longer be limiting yourself to that cushy human form.
Exactly. It kind of sucked for a
Kind
little
of
bit.
sucked.
Hey, just so you know, I rolled a perception check earlier and noticed you weren't breathing.
Marco was like, I want to fucking stare at this man for a while, like, because he's creeping me out. He seems
How
weird.
far back?
Right after the fucking death thing
Succubus.
appeared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
after
Yeah, right after the succubus event. When
Yeah,
you were on
after
the walk,
death.
like, that's why I was like, I need a moment. I was typing like, hey, yeah, you rolled a 20 in your perception check. Yeah, this dude ain't breathing. This dude ain't breathing. As you think you need superfluous, you don't need to. Breath of fresh air. As you flex your fingers again. It feels good.
He gains some temp HP, which
Yeah.
is something he needs.
You feel your muscles bulge out a bit more. As you flex a bit more.
I roll a 1 on my 1d10. Are you serious? I get 14 temps, so it doesn't really matter. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it feels a whole lot better now. And as he cracks his neck, flexes his fingers, as he points over at Luca, and a bunch of magic sigils form around his hands. He's gonna cast Finger of Death at 7th level.
Alright.
Yes, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save does a 16. Excuse me, 16 succeed.
No.
Legendary resistance, her final one.
Okay, you take half this much on a successful one. So it's 78 plus 30, which goes for 66 damage, halved.
Alright.
Which is 33.
33.
You undead warlock.
Yeah.
Roll an additional damage die.
Hmm?
While you're using Form of Dread, you can roll 1 additional damage die when doing necrotic damage. Grave Touch, 6th level.
Oh, yeah. I roll an additional damage die?
Yeah. Roll one more damage die, and then add half that to the result.
I'm being helpful.
Thank you!
2 more necrotic, so
Outstanding!
34. I mean, yeah, 30. No.
She takes 1 more damage.
Yeah.
That's 34.
No, I rolled a 4.
Okay, she takes 2 more damage.
Yes.
Okay. As, Angelo, you're like there with her over you, and all of a sudden you see as her skin like pulls taut, and like you see like her hair turn gray and fall down around her face, as like all her veins start to seem like they almost like dry up in her skin, and her skin becomes trapped and dry. She's still alive, but oh god, she does not look healthy.
Bitch! If she had died, I could have resurrected her as an immediate zombie. Under my command.
Nope, she hung on. Only if she had failed that without legendary resistance, she would have died from that. If it's any condolences, that would have killed her without the legendary resistance.
Nice.
As she's like barely holding on. As her fury in her eyes intensifies at you, Angelo, she seems to be beyond words, but still thinks you did it.
Question. Also,
Answer.
once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with attack, you can force it to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, Wisdom saving throw, be frightened.
She's immune to the frightened condition.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yep. Lorenzo, over at the Northern Tower.
Alright. What
I'm
is he
looking
playing?
to get some revenge.
What?
So just keep it all down, and I'll help you finish it.
Now, I know he needs to grapple, but hey, one of the other effects is simply one ally gains advantage on the next attack against the target. You wanna combo attack this man, Marco?
I mean, I'm combo attacking you. It's just gonna happen next round.
Yeah.
Marco's getting revenge right now.
Either way, I'm gonna give you advantage if this hits.
He has to roll a dex saving throw. You know that, right?
Or what?
For those effects to happen. For the grappling, you know.
Ah.
Oh. I
Yeah,
did not
like-
know that.
Oh yeah. DC 12. Shit.
Oh well.
It's okay. You can
Learning.
actually.
Yeah, we're learning. This is a homebrew class.
Yes.
On the bright side, he does not need to make a deck save for getting advantage on the next attack, which I'm gonna do if I hit. I'm assuming at 28 hits.
28 hits.
Commoner,
Also, he throws you off. The grappling only lasts 1 turn until the start of your next turn.
So, yeah, I have no reason not to do this. All right, let me.
I believe this is your last use of Commoner combo.
No, I got 2 more.
Oh yeah, you have a little bonus because of your higher Commoner level.
Yes, my power is Commoner. All right, so yeah. All right, 30 is halved, is 15, and Marco, you get advantage on the next deck.
It's okay. You could do something else. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Treat yourself full.
I'm giving myself temporary hit points.
Cool, fallen. You feel invigorated as you stab this demon.
Yeah.
As like it throws you off, but you run back and start like stabbing away, and like it doesn't have knees because it just like ends in a smoky trail. But you sort of stab around that area.
Yeah, switch it
You
around.
feel your adrenaline pushing through you. And that's the end of the turn because that already happened. Angelo, back to you. That's a fucking walking corpse in front of you. Kill. You.
Rider kick.
Rider kick.
Kickada.
Rider kick.
Would have been cool.
Roll to hit.
Finger death would have been cool.
No minion for you, Vampiro.
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 Just you wait.
I'll show you now.
Although it would be really useful to have her to fight Dracula. I mean, not Dracula. I mean, vampire.
Aurelia de Rossi.
Well, I mean, he can't do it right now, anyways.
Oh, cool. All right, die.
That was Mystic Arcana.
Kill.
I did that once.
You. Kill. Roll to hit.
19.
Hits.
Rider kick.
It's like one of those cool
Flurry of
rider
blows.
kicks where like it's a bunch of roses
Yeah.
to represent force. You know, you get a gentle end.
Are the Medusas going?
This is the start of next turn. Remember, because I accidentally skipped ahead.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So we're back
So
to Angelo.
So long.
It's so longer, yes. Would you like to flurry of blows this? Make a second attack as well?
She seems like she's gonna die from this.
You might want a second attack.
You could assume that.
My professional recommendation is I'd recommend a second attack.
23.
That hits.
My honest opinion.
My honest
You
reaction.
think I'll need the flurry of blows?
What's the damage?
It's 1d6, right?
I have a D8
Yeah, 1d8 now. It's 1d8 now.
Well, it's not his fist.
11 and 10.
What about your fire? Your fire.
Yeah, fire and my radiant. It's not fire, it's ice.
Your ice and your radiant.
4 and 5 and 3 and 1.
Does the radiant make his fist magical? Or is he just?
I'm counting it as doing so.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's that. There you go. As right, Akiko. You launch off the ground, kicking upwards. The roses appear as you kick right through her, and you do like the Goku versus King Piccolo thing, where you throw like right through her, and she elongates like a fucking Stretch Armstrong for a bit before you pop out the other end. Yeah. As she falls backwards off the tower, and you see her fall down the cliffside on the way down. Lost to the snowy abyss below. As Angelo,
No, my corpse!
you make a dramatic landing next to Dorian, who's now a buff vampire.
Why are you a vampiro?
I've always been a vampire.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Crazy, dude.
That's fucking
I-
what? What the
I
hell?
literally told Bianca beforehand.
Wait, doesn't that mean you're just gonna take the signs of dominus for yourself?
What? No, I'm not crazy.
I'm not fucking stupid, bro. That's your kill me.
Stupid.
As Angelo, you see like a spectral figure appear behind him. I guess the jig is up.
The
What
jig,
the fuck is that?
Not need a fuck.
well, the jig is up.
Conversation will wait until we deal with that. As he points, as the spectral reaper points upwards, towards Marco. Your turn.
Marco, finish up.
Only Angelo knows, and I doubt he even cares.
I mean, I kind of care right now.
Eyes,
wannabe.
eyes.
The Belmont wannabe has his suspicions. He's been watching you for a while. Smarter than he appears.
I expected that much.
I have 18 intelligence.
Yeah, he's smarter. He's smart. He just seems kind of dumb because he's got low charisma, but he's a really smart boy.
Alright, Alright, Lorenzo. Get your grappling ready.
Alright.
You know what it did to me?
Mhm.
Do it to him!
Alright.
As he runs forward with with the whip connecting them, like holding out kind of like a clothesline. And then he runs forward with him. He pulls out a hand and adjusts density
Oh.
on the Blackmore
Ooh.
and halves its weight.
It has.
All right.
Which gives it. Where is it? Which gives it plus 10 feet increase to speed, and disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay.
Distance saving for that, alright.
All right.
And he's
Is that your turn?
The bonus action.
Bonus action. All right.
As this is concentration, so
The wall of light disappears. The wall of light vanishes into a flurry of specks.
Oh, that's a great roll. I got in my second.
And what are you doing as your main action?
Adjust density.
Okay, cool. Yep, Blackmore's turn. As Blackmore is just gonna start fucking punching.
Bunches of punches.
Going to 2 for Lorenzo, 2 for Marco.
Disadvantage save us.
He has disadvantage.
You said disadvantage on strength checking save, right?
No, not actually.
Strength checks and saving throws. This is an attack, not a strength check.
Attacks
my
are
bad.
technically strength checks, but not actually.
For Marco, 27 and 14.
27 hits.
For Lorenzo, 26 and 28.
Alright.
He really hates Lorenzo a bit more for some reason.
He did choke hold him.
For some reason, my brother in Christ, you are the enemy.
You are the enemy.
Marco, you take 14 damage.
Alright.
Why you say no? Yeah, that's from Marco, not you.
Yeah.
And Lorenzo, you take 18 damage and then 16 damage.
Alright. Let me just.
I did have another idea if this doesn't kill.
Alright. And then 16, you said, right?
Yes, 18 and 16.
I can actually use Glass Apple this time.
Yeah, you're really lucky today. He's somehow missing all your vital organs.
11 HP, baby!
And a dream.
Alright.
Blackmore swings his fists out, delivering a flurry of punches on both sides to all of you. But you manage to just barely push through as you force your way through. Dorian, your turn as you're just watching this from far away. You are not far enough away to affect anything. Just a heads up, he's outside of all spell ranges if you had spells left.
Yeah, which he doesn't. As he just takes the form of dread and just as he does sort of like the Dante head roll whenever he goes out of his devil trigger.
Yeah.
And he goes back.
You feel your fangs and claws retract back into you. Your skin a bit still pale, but a little bit less like a corpse. Your scarf is still gone though. That fell away in the wind.
I don't know how vampires work. Don't you have to be evil to be one or something?
As he raises an eyebrow, most of the time.
I'm built different.
And as he sends a mage hand, from my scarf.
You said the mage hand, go find your scarf.
He looks over to the bone man.
What are you looking at me for?
No, the other one.
Yeah.
That's
you know,
great.
there's two of us now. Well, if
You know
nothing
another
else-
bone man, and you still said the skeletons look the same.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of racist, dude.
It's
Not
fucked
cool.
up.
Not cool. Not
It was
cool,
out of
buddy.
character. It was out of character.
Little upset at that one, I'm not going to lie.
That was out of character, dipshit. Stop. You have Uno.
You have Dominus.
You have Dominant. Oh, no, I don't. I have the oldest. I have the oldest sigil.
I have the oldest Dracula known to man. Pulls out Lament of Innocence, Matthias. On one hand, you've gotten farther than anyone else. On the other, you're causing more trouble than anyone else.
And that's what happens to get results.
Well, as much as I detest your loose cannon nature, it certainly does get results. Even if it does remind me too much of Alucard.
Oh. Is that Dracula backwards? What the what?
Alucard got results, didn't he? And
Yes.
I suppose Dracula got results by being somewhat of a loose cannon in his past.
If you could call him that.
This
Inside
entire
Dracula.
story was through Dracula being a loose cannon and killing somebody
This-
who was supposed to.
This is worse than the time he dressed up as a mariachi player.
What?
That's a canon, by the way.
What the fuck is a mariachi?
I guess
Let me get mariachi Dracula. I fucking love mariachi Dracula.
Give mariachi Dracula.
What the fuck is a mariachi?
Hispanic Alucard. Hispanic Dracula. Hispanic Dracula.
That feels racist, Adam.
Yeah, that's not mariachi.
No, don't worry. It's just referring to the fucking thing fan nickname column.
Okay.
Well, that's racist fan base.
It is racist fan base, but also funny.
It's a little funny.
He just
I feel
doesn't have-
offended. Adam, I expect an apology on my
This is a
desk.
targeted attack against you,
Oh
Lemon.
my god.
Is that Noel and Ragnar on the left?
Anyway,
Man, we're not gonna finish tonight.
Yeah, definitely not now.
Oh.
I miss Adrian.
Adrian.
He's too busy sleeping now.
Yeah. Adrian.
Can we finish our monster now?
You're stuck.
Yes.
You're
Lorenzo,
gonna-
your turn.
What did you want me to do, Marco?
I want you to pick him up and slam him on the ground like he did me.
All right, he has disadvantage on strength, so let's go. Grab him. All right,
That's a dex check, right?
that is a strength check because it's a grappling, right?
Oh, are you doing grappling or are you doing the common or combo grapple?
Mike, your input. Need a second opinion on this.
I don't know, man. Whatever does damage.
Grappling
Okay,
does not do damage.
Yeah, looks like I'm playing for the dex save then.
It's okay. His dex is it's not great.
Yeah.
He's a strength build.
All right. Yeah, 19.
I just wanted to get revenge through you, Marco or Lorenzo.
He rolled a 19, so he does not get grappled, but you can still attack him with the
No,
combo.
no, Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
that was a
Oh, no, I
combo
was just referring. Yeah, that 19 hits him. I was referring to the DC 12.
I see. All right.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah.
Give me damage. Give me damage.
All right. 24 half is 12. Yeah. How hurt is he?
He is still alive.
Ah.
But alive. As you like grab him and your belt glows for a moment. As you pick him up, you grab him by like the smoke tail and swing him around and slam into the ground.
Yeah. Okay. He tries to grab him again, but he gets kicked back.
Yeah, there's a burst of smoke from the tail. And it
All right,
sends you
then.
backwards.
All right, that is good enough for me.
Yeah.
Marco, your turn. I'm skipping on Hala's turn. 'Cause-
What? No, I'm
Can't do
so
much.
fucking useful in this fight.
What was that noise?
What noise?
I think something fell. I need to go check that.
Okay.
All right, buddy. All right, I got my revenge through you. As he's going to grab the whip, untie it from Lorenzo.
Okay, I got my catharsis.
As he's just gonna pull it off Lorenzo, and he's going to attack with booming blade.
All right.
All right.
27 to hit.
Hit.
As that is 2d8 damage immediately. With 1d4 plus 6.
All right, I'm back.
What fell?
My brother was fucking around.
I thought you were saying my brother fell. I was gonna say that's funny.
10 slashing.
Fuck
11
around, find
thunder.
out.
As 10 slashing, 11 thunder, as he will use
How
gravity
much?
well.
How much was the other one? 10 slashing. How much? Thunder.
11 thunder.
11. Okay.
As with booming blade, he will use gravity well. As he attacked midair, so he's going to like latch onto him, spin him above him, is half the weight, and then slam him back down into the ground for the added thunder damage to proc.
All right.
17 more thunder.
17 more thunder.
Yep.
All right. Lorenzo and Marco, tell me how you want to end Blackmore's miserable existence.
I did it.
Alright.
The two of you working together.
A combo attack?
Lorenzo, I have an idea.
He's at negative 10 HP.
You want
Ended his
to
life.
Alright, Lorenzo. So after you fucking slam on the ground, you throw him up, right? And then I jump up in the air and I pull the whip out, right?
Yeah.
And I slash him. And it wraps around him. And I throw him off the building, which procs booming blade as the monster is displayed out for everyone to see, hanging on the rope like it's a noose.
Whoa.
Yeah, as Lorenzo, you keep feeling like Blackmore's pushing you back with like this like darkness wind as you just fucking grab on, throw him around, and then just like slam across the ground as you throw up in the air. As Marco, you flick of your wrist, you untie your whip from Lorenzo's like belt and swing it up across Blackmore's chest, as it leaves like a cross-shaped mark across him. As you deliver a few more strikes, as booming blade procs, and you blast them outward. As you run out across the tower edge, throw your whip out as it wraps around Blackmore's neck as he swings outward, and then you're tugged against it. And Dorian and Angelo and the Reaper, the three of them see as Blackmore is thrown outward, and there's a crack that resounds throughout the whole castle, as Marco and Lorenzo both grab onto the whip and pull it backwards, snapping Blackmore's neck as he falls against the tower edge and just hangs there. And then slowly dissipates into shadows.
High five.
High five.
And right at the song end.
I was playing.
Stop the song before it keeps going. Oh!
As you guys catch your breath over on the northern tower.
Yeah.
And
Where in Tarnation are we?
No, we're on the tower. I must say, I know you like being village boy, but we make a good team.
Yeah. I didn't expect to be so good at this.
You do have a couple of appliances that help, as he pokes at the belt.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, I was lucky enough to find it, though.
Where the hell did you find that?
It was in, like, near the kitchen.
Why is that in the kitchen?
Hmm.
Oh,
Maybe
well, I don't quite care. As he looks over the side, frowns. Do you see the Unicoroban?
Hmm. I do believe I see a vampire.
no, you don't. No, it's okay. You see Dorian putting his scarf back on.
No, I see
Yeah,
the...
But you also do see, like, hey, is that fucking weird ass, like, skeleton in a robe with a giant scythe?
That's
hanging
my
out with
stand.
Is that the Grim Reaper? Did
them?
Dorian back?
That's the fucking Grim Reaper over there.
That's Heller's
Dorian-
stand.
Yeah, did Dorian finally die and the Reaper's coming to take his soul?
What?
I mean, look at him right there. There's a Grim Reaper.
As he turns around, he disappears at that moment.
Specifically Dorian.
Not
I
doing
mean-
really- yeah,
I mean-
that's fucking dead. That's dead. That's how they describe him in the books. That's dead.
He's
I will let this go. As he grabs Lorenzo and jumps
What?
down and does the immovable. No, he does not do the immovable object attack. Let's just find a thing to lower us down with the whip.
Yeah, you guys are nice. You're good at scaling shit. You slowly climb down.
Okay.
Also, I didn't mention it, but the destruction of the tower wound up just fucking triggering the lever on the process.
Oh, great!
Death's like, I'm find this shit myself.
Yeah, Death does fucking just go in there and moves the gears himself. Like, fucking, gotta do this job myself. As eventually you climb your way down the tower. You have to fight a few like weird Valkyrie-looking people along the way, but it's off screen. Don't worry about it. You two manage.
We have new combo attacks.
And I'll post the map again.
Save room?
Yeah, if you guys want to go like all meet up at the save room.
Yeah.
As they go down to the save room, Dorian, Angelo, and Death. I'm not gonna. It's fucking Death. I mean, I just said it's Death. As Death will look back. So he's just sort of looking at Angelo.
What are you looking at?
You're gonna tell him about being a vampire. You're gonna tell him about him being a vampire, or
I don't.
doesn't make much.
What are you
Doesn't make
getting
much
at?
I'm just wondering because I don't know how much I need to explain now.
You could start from the beginning, I guess.
I really couldn't. That's a lot of centuries worth of
Yeah, in the beginning, Matthias was happened. It's so much.
I've been around a long time. Let's just go to that weird room and then we'll meet there. I'm sure the others will have plenty of questions, considering they probably saw me.
You hid I hid myself. You didn't.
Yeah, no. You just transformed and melted that woman. And besides, the Belmont wannabe was already on to you.
Well, I knew that.
No, you totally just made that up.
Let's just get this over with. It's already tiring enough to be here.
Tiring.
As he vanishes from sight once more.
Hmm. Well, on hello. Let's go.
Angelo, you want to go with him?
No, I leave. Yeah, I go with him.
You
I
and I were to
leave.
go.
I leave the castle.
I leave the. I take Bianca and I leave.
I betray them.
As you head outward, you head off towards the save room. As you just like, is there anything you do on the way, either on Hello or Dorian?
No, he's mostly just like, holding himself together because he's on like he's in like 17 HP for the last couple of encounters.
You say you're
Yeah,
holding
you-
yourself together. I'm at 24 HP. I'm literally holding myself together.
I was at 11.
I was at 26.
Oh, where were you at, Marco?
I was at 26.
Mm-hmm.
So, Death.
Yeah. Death.
Yeah. How much money did the
You cool with me being undeaf?
A lot of things are undead. Like night creatures crafted by a forge master.
Are you undead? Since you're on fire, is that how it works?
Yes. And vampires are the undeath.
I got it.
Why do you want to kill this vampire if you're a vampire?
Because this vampire is a bitch trying to become basically Dracula. That's kind of a big deal.
Do you like Dracula?
He shrugs. He kept the night creatures in one place. he kept it. He kept everybody else.
Is this like
He's
a
walking.
is this like a foreshadowing thing? We're gonna have to like kill you like a couple hundred years from now.
He shrugs. He shrugs. I mean, Dracula keeps people for like this from happening. And he gestures around.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Yes, let's get out of here.
As you continue onward, and you open up the door, you head into the safe room, and then immediately, Dorian, you feel something tighten around your neck.
Yeah, exactly. Marco pulls him towards him, and then pins him against the wall. Okay, talk. What the fuck was that? Before I had to break your neck out. Not that I think it would work.
do I like point? I'm not at him.
Yeah, like, Dorian, you don't. It's uncomfortable, but more so out of the memory of the Belmonts than it is out of an actual need to breathe. It's more like, oh, this is too much like the Belmonts. More, you don't need to breathe, but like, God, this is uncomfortably familiar.
Oh man, whip around my neck.
Oh man, this is unpleasant.
Alright, I will explain.
Please do, because that was Death I just saw. And from what I remember, Death is explicitly good friends with Dracula.
That he is.
Oh my god, are you Dracula?
No. I can explain.
Wait, are you Dracula? It's like a twist. It's like a twist.
Marco looks over. He might try to become one.
No, I am not stupid.
It doesn't
Look.
matter if you're stupid. You're collecting the things that revive Dracula whenever you're aligned with Dracula's literal best fucking friend.
Look, Marco, I don't hate you. You are an alright guy for being someone who is a Belmont wannabe.
I do not know why this comes up, but as he holds up his fingers as they begin to glow purple, I can blow off your head right fucking now.
Mike, we're both slowly turning Russian.
I suppose you could. Look, Death came to me, said, hey, big vampire countess, collecting Dominus, kick the shit out of her and grab the rest of Dominus for me. I just do what I need to do.
Hey, Angelo,
Mhm.
You still have the necklace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
As you see it, yeah, the talisman. You see it glow a bit, and then a skeletal hand comes out as Death pulls himself out of it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where I'm stored. You're welcome for all the saves, by the way. As he looks at Angelo.
You saved me once,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would have been fine anyways. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. And you are also welcome for the saves. I expect more thank yous as he points at Dorian.
Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Now then, can we talk about this?
I mean, I guess.
Yes, we can talk about your. Yes, we can talk about your butt buddy Dracula.
A little rude, not going to lie.
That's
You're
homophobic.
fucking-
That's homophobic as shit, man. That's crazy.
You're
It's
fucking.
okay,
Deaf.
it's the 1800s, normal.
You're fucking deaf. Give me a reason.
Okay, well, reason one, it's not like you could kill me. I'm, as you said, fucking death.
No, but you need this one, don't you? Why else would you come this far?
Listen, at the end of the day, we want the same thing.
No, we do not.
We both want to stop the big lady, don't we?
I want to kill monsters, and she includes that. So do you.
Does Death really count as a monster? He's more like a concept.
First of all, I'm more of a concept than a monster. That's why dominance doesn't affect me.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry about it.
Okay.
I'm going to be
I mean-
fucking petty right now.
I mean, I just feel like I don't get much respect. I mean, I have souls that I move on to the afterlife, and Dracula gives me a lot of work. You don't even say, isn't that fucked up?
No, it is literally your job.
I mean, I guess it's fucked up. I mean, I guess it's fucked up that
Look,
Dracula managed
Man,
to hire you
look,
somehow.
man, I might be able to give you respect if it wasn't for the fact that you are literally friends with Dracula.
I mean, he's a cool dude, you know?
I mean, like, when death is
The
like
man's
picking
been through
favorites,
2 divorces. You'd have to give him a break.
I mean, like,
The man
with all
has
due
killed lots of people. You gotta
Tomato, tomato.
give me a break.
I mean, like, with all due respect, like, when the concept of death is picking favorites, that doesn't really instill much
Okay, I think we're
confidence.
getting off topic of what we're doing for here. As Death sort of just moves his scythe vaguely in the just around gesturing. Okay. Yes, we're trying to collect Dominus. And yes, we understand you aren't stupid. Yes, we're going to use it to revive Dracula.
Okay, that is not okay.
No, okay, that's not cool.
That's not okay. That's really
That's
bad.
not very cool. I don't know if I like that one.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
But, like, I don't think Dracula's gonna be very friendly to any of us.
But, if I may point out something, Dracula is pretty well ordered. Dracula sits in Castlevania, like, all the time. I honestly don't want to fight you people. Not that I really could, I'm stuck inside this fucking talisman.
Could you at least, like, wait a few
Actually,
generations?
might be a better different. Okay.
Could you at least, like, wait a few generations before, like, reviving Dracula, at the very least?
Literally do not have any Belmonts.
We can't actually revive Dracula. What we want to do is put Dominus in the same place to remove it from the glyphs and put it back into the reincarnation cycle and get him back to being able to be revived. We
Yeah,
can't
all of
actually
what
bring
you
him
said is
back
bad.
yet.
All of what you said is bad.
Look,
Yeah,
Dracula hasn't been around for a long time. Belmonts have not been around for a long time. If Dracula exists, a Belmont will exist.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Look,
that
if it
mean-
makes you feel better, there's currently a new clan of Belmonts that are being trained, like, right now.
What?
Oh,
Where?
Wait, really? Where?
Place called Wigel Village. Some nun decided to pick up the sword and teach them how to fight.
Here, could you,
But they
like,
aren't actually Belmonts. They're just with the name.
No, they're actually Belmonts. The
I thought they
clan
were-
stopped fighting for a while. These are actual Belmonts.
That's fucking
Look.
lame.
so
Look,
it's like a
do
distant
you-
relative?
You know the cycle of reincarnation with Dracula. Dracula gets revived, Belmonts come and kill him, he revives again, Belmonts come and kill him. Usually isolated to Castlevania. This keeps shit like this from happening.
Why does Dracula
good
keep
deal.
coming back if he's
That
gonna
is-
die?
Look,
If you
aside
think
from
about it,
Dracula
think about
being
it.
the big bad vampire devil man,
the cycle of vampires and having someone to, you know, keep everyone in line is kind of important.
Yes, but that is why people like I exist.
Exactly. You can step up and be a hero later.
Yeah, go fight Castlevania later or whatever.
No, that's not the point. If the reincarnation cycle happens, then it's a fucking cycle. You guys not understand that? You not get that through your head?
Can you not get it through your head that without Dracula, shit like this happens way more often?
Well, that is what I am here for.
You think you can take on the legions of the dead yourself?
Can you?
Maybe.
Yeah, right, with all of your death magic. Yeah, tell me. Boy, he points to the skeleton. Go on ahead, do your death magic on him. Look,
You gotta sit down. He's got a point, dude.
I mean, look,
He
I'll do
doesn't.
my death magic on him. Sapping sting. Whoop. Oh, it's over here. It didn't do any damage.
Okay, you made up a point.
Yeah, it kind of does. You kind of have like no method of actually finding them.
Look, I understand what you're getting at, but I feel like within my body, the instinctual regurgitation of "don't let Dracula come out" is kind of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like we're substituting one bad situation for another.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's further down the line, right? I mean, probably fine.
You know, when actual Belmonts are around.
You know, that only matters to you people who can live forever.
Yeah, it's kind of
Right. I keep forgetting that you people are mortal.
Am I immortal? Do I live?
Well, just think about it like this: you don't have to deal with it.
So no, yeah, I don't know. You just live forever. You're a skeleton.
Does Bianca get to live forever?
No, she's a human.
No,
No.
no. I don't like that one.
just because I don't have to deal with it, like people I care about will have to deal with it.
Come on, think of how I'll feel. I'll feel fucking bad if I just bring Dracula back. If I just let Dracula...
Come on, it wouldn't be the first time. Remember old Richter Belmont? He brought
Richter
Dracula
did-
back.
Richter
Simon
did
brought
that.
hell. It's like a Belmont tradition to revive Dracula. There's been like
Because,
two of them.
because those guys are fucking crazy. I am not him.
He raised an eyebrow.
God, come on, it's like it's a Belmont family tradition.
Yeah,
Like,
I am not a
Dracula
Belmont.
reviving,
I
never
just
heard
like
nobody.
them. I am not a Belmont. I just really like them. I can understand that they're fucking crazy. I mean, come on.
I mean,
It's like a fucking codependent relationship. You
You
can't
could
go
bring you
on.
to the Belmonts, and you know you could become a Belmont.
I'm not actually a Belmont. I'm a Lana.
No. Hold on. We could take you to the Belmonts, and you could marry into their family. He just sort of shrugs.
That's what's over you? Man, that's kind of fucked up, dude.
That is a little fucked up, yeah.
He just shrugs and be like, "Hey, if it gets if it works, it works."
I don't know
I
what you're
think your
saying.
time with Lilith is affecting you.
What?
I don't know what you even are like referring to.
I'm not sure.
I'm saying that the Belmonts are kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they're a little fucked. I've
Yeah,
seen
I'm
them,
not-
literally all of them. They ain't right.
I mean, like,
Belmonts are built
I just-
wrong.
Yeah,
I
no,
really
I would
like
agree with that.
They're literally fucking normal ass people coming up to death and killing him. Isn't that
Wait, hold on,
fucking
no,
weird?
hold on. But none of these clans is somewhere in there.
The weirdest part is the first Belmont that started this whole thing. He turned his wife into the whip.
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
Yeah, wacky, right?
That was
How
in
can
the
he
book.
do it? How can he do it? That's just wild.
He turned his wife into the whip, and that's what
The
vampire
vampire
is made
killer?
out of.
It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
How the
Gosh,
fuck do you do that? I
It's
thought
made out of a
someone made it.
person.
I
The whip
thought
is
that was
made
them.
out of a person.
That's fucking weird.
Like,
The
what's
Belmonts
like
aren't right, man.
that's like the grace period for like reviving Dracula in the hypothetical situation that we listen to you.
Shit, man, I don't know. Sometimes he waits like 3 centuries, sometimes it's 50 years. It all depends on what was he said. As long as evil exists in men's hearts, we kind of need someone to actually summon him. We need a mortal to summon him. We can't actually do that ourselves, which is pretty fucked up if you think about it, right?
That's pretty fucked up.
This whole situation is fucked up.
It's pretty poetic though. Someone has to do that.
Oh, Eddie,
Dracula
shut
can't
the
revive
fuck
unless
up.
a mortal wants him to revive.
Shut the fuck up. I used to think you were so intellectual. Now you're just being pretentious.
I mean, like, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess it gives us time to prepare, and like, actually make a militia to kill Dracula.
See, we've already got one person on the side of revive Dracula.
Your little village is not going to be doing anything. The death voice is screaming Dorian's voice for a second.
Yeah.
You won't be doing anything.
I have like
Actually,
I can't just leans into the death
I would
a
admit
little
my-
bit.
Marco,
Yeah.
let me defend myself
Okay,
here.
everyone, calm down. As Death slams the sign on the ground.
Yeah, no, you listen. You listen here. I fought a giant shadow demon just now with
I
a
will
goddamn
admit-
knife.
my friend Lorenzo here. He's good at what he does. He's probably better than you are. He points to Dorian.
He shrugs. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you are not one to talk, sir.
This man is really lucky. He found a fucking belt that gives him enhanced strength.
Can I whisper to Dev?
Yeah, what do you want to whisper to Death?
Okay, when did I get the advice? Can I get like confirmed as women?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
Okay, cool. I'll be on your side.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
Nothing.
Oh, you know Dracula can grant immortal life, right?
That's not the point.
Ah, you wouldn't do that to poor Bianca.
Immortality kind of sucks.
I don't know, man. I've been into it since the beginning of time. It's pretty ballin'.
Dude,
I mean,
you're
like-
literally like not even person. You don't understand the idea of
Like-
mortality to us.
And like
Kind
Mr.
of
Death,
rude, but okay.
and Mr. Death, don't you have to like deal with like constant bullshit like every single
Yeah.
century forever for the until the end of time?
Yeah.
Are you
That kinda
into it?
sucks.
Do you just like this shit? That's kind of weird.
I mean, it's a living.
It doesn't sound like a pleasant living.
It's not even that. It's just like, what? Do you like to get beat the shit out of by the
No,
Belmont?
no.
Yeah, like
Do you have any idea how many times I try to talk them out of it, and then they say no and fight me? Literally all the time.
Yeah,
Well, that's
you kinda have
because
to-
it wouldn't happen if whatever.
yeah, you kind of have to deal with that like forever. Like I kind of makes immortality kind of suck. Like even Dracula has to deal with that. He kind of loses a lot.
You know what? You know what? Fine. Go on ahead. Put Dracula back in the cycle. But if something goes wrong and I'm still alive about it, I will kill you and you.
All right, yeah, we'll do.
I mean,
You know, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's,
Yeah, it's just
let's go with that.
Sure.
Let's go with that. Yes, let's go
Take
with
on
that.
it. Take on it.
yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, shake on it. He extends his hand. Yeah,
You
sure.
probably shouldn't touch me. I drain lifespan just by touching.
Yeah,
you, so I
don't,
wouldn't-
don't shake his hand, shake mine.
I'm in lifespan just by
I
touching
guess-
it. Don't you sound.
I guess I'm.
If you want to be, if you want to be alive to do something about it, don't touch him.
Yeah, I'll just stick like Dorian's hand. It's like
He just
I-
shaking
I
hands.
treat him like a proxy.
See, here's the thing. I still like smart people. You are smart people. But this has put a gap in our friendship.
yeah.
As far as vampire killing whip wielders go, you're probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, honestly, yes.
Huh?
very.
Yeah,
Really? Are you serious? What do you mean?
Why didn't you just flatter him into joining you?
No, seriously though, I mean, like, you are literally the first one who's actually returned conversation with me. The only other person who's talked to me is Alucard.
I mean, come on. They come in here with one purpose. They're
Wait,
cool.
hold on.
but they
Yeah,
aren't-
he's at least better than those Morris asshats.
Oh, don't touch me, out on the Morrises.
Oh wait, you mean better conversationally? Because I'm not that good. I'm just reaching in.
No, the Morrises, they're probably in your text. Vampire killer, one of the, after the whole Belmont incident, one of the Belmonts got really tired of vampire killer, so they just left it behind. And another clan called the Morrises grabbed it. Not good for them, though. Anyone other than Belmonts who use the vampire killer just straight up drains their life force. So they're kind of dying really early. The Morris clan is already dying out.
But what
I mean,
the
like-
fuck does that mean? What do you mean a
I mean, if
Belmont got tired of the vampire killer? That is literally their family heirloom.
No,
I
no,
know.
it was like
I thought it was pretty
Richter.
fucked up too.
Richter, I
it-
believe, left it
it-
behind because he was really embarrassed.
It's
Yeah,
a lit-
no, after Richter res Dracula and Alucard had to beat him up, he got really embarrassed about being a Belmont, so he just discarded Vampire Killer. And then someone else got it.
I have a question.
Yes.
If the Morris clan is like related to the Belmont clan and
Uh,
the Belmont,
Yeah, he sort of does like a in Meta, not by blood, they're more by association of they both hunt vampires and had the Vampire Killer.
Okay, I was about to say because it was like your great aunt like stealing your life force. I kind of would have been fucked up.
I would imagine
no,
it's
they
more great ends than that, considering how far back the line goes, apparently.
I know,
Yeah,
but it's like
that goes back pretty
long
damn far.
Isn't there an army of undead coming to your hometown right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
we,
this
we
is
should,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we should be
It's
like,
Like I'm already. Death pulls like a little clipboard. I'm already getting ready to count the tolls.
oh yeah,
This is why we need to move quickly now. Quickly, can
Yeah.
we please leave the room?
We'll keep,
Yes, we'll handle it. Okay, just to go over the deal. If shit starts fucking up while I'm still alive, I kill you both.
All right.
I'll
Yeah,
also
sure.
join in killing you both.
Yeah, sure.
Shrugs.
Death goes up for a fist bump with Angelo.
Yeah, Fizzbomb.
Heals
Bump.
immediately. Heals everything.
you necrotic. Necrotic. Yeah, you heal because necrotic.
Hey, yo, Death, can I get one of those?
Heals you? No.
he just shrugs. Worth a shot.
Death and his pal Rider Skeleton.
I'm still stuck in this stupid ass talisman because I can't fully manifest.
How can the concept of death
Well, you're not
manifest?
you're not exactly stuck. It's more just this is the only way you can exactly come along.
Pretty much, yes. I'm actually stuck in the underworld, and the only way I can interact with the world is usually through Castlevania, which is currently not here, as he gestures around. So, I put a little bit of Castlevania in that, and he points to the talisman, so I can act through it.
Yeah, that makes as
We
much
use
sense as
Valkyrie
anything
now.
else.
We use Valkyrie now.
Okay, can we like walk and talk? I kind of don't want like all my friends and family to like die.
We use Valkyrie now.
Yeah, you choose the Valkyrie. Long rest.
We should also buy more potions.
Yes, buy all the potions.
Back on the law.
Hey, I recommend you really get ready, because I sense a shitstorm coming, as it were.
I think we should short to this.
The Valkyrie said choose long rest.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
really?
You just long rested, Lorenzo. The Valkyrie, you used the save point.
Hell
You
yeah.
saved your progress.
Hell yeah. Long rested, baby.
It's even better, which is good because I don't think I had any hit left.
I definitely didn't.
I'm gonna go say hi, Bianca.
I'll also say I
Let's go to
get Bianca.
Also tell
I'm
me.
going back in that talisman now.
Yes, yes.
I'll also
Call
tell
me
me.
if you need me.
Also tell Bianca about the possibility of leaving the town.
As he goes back to the talisman.
Yes, yes. Let us go.
And
You
Miss
guys-
Bianca. Oh, also Dorian knows death.
You knock on the door to Bianca's room. And say, hello, welcome to the shop.
Oh yeah, we should probably like save those hostages after we kill our Riella.
Well, yes.
Oh, you guys found hostages?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they were kind of like being whipped. I didn't. and, like,
Oh
and
yeah,
it was
those are
kinda
the
like-
guys who we turned into monsters.
There's also kind of like a weird like red lady. There's kind of like a weird red
Oh.
lady. She seemed like really into like Dorian for some reason. I don't
Mm.
quite understand.
Lilith, yeah.
I don't understand it either. I don't understand it either.
You use charm magic. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't
No, but that was like more than I've ever seen, honestly.
She said like
I don't
she
know.
wanted you to like.
Maybe she wants
Usually
to...
they just hang off of every word, but she just really horny.
Yeah, maybe
What-
she
what
just
is her-
wants your vampire dick. I don't know.
What does horny mean?
Can
What-
you not
what does
talk
vampire
about
thing
this
mean?
inside my shop?
I don't know. That is him.
Stop talking about this in front of Bianca. Stop it. Stop it. Shut up.
Whatever. This is a stressful night. Let's go.
I don't really understand what this means.
She pulls up a little shop sign of like the prices.
I will
Would you like to
tell
buy
you,
something?
I will tell you later, Lorenzo. Whenever we go on quest together.
Okay. Can we get like a year of downtime though, so I can like start my village into like training?
You know what we can do? We can go to Waggle. I am getting more rational.
Why? Where are the blurs?
5 health potions. 5 health potions.
You purchase 5 health potions. Glad you're doing business.
And
You guys seem really tense. Is everything all right?
I
I
told
mean, like,
Bianca
Dorian's
what
vampire.
happened.
Tell Bianca what happened.
I told Bianca what happened.
Immediately accepted.
Wow, that's. Huh. I'll be honest. I kind of knew. He kind of told me he was a vampire, like on like the the cart ride over.
He did?
Yeah, I was too embarrassed to tell anyone else.
Yes, I did that a long time ago. Yes.
Are you cool with getting employment from Dracula?
Yeah, I mean, I was too embarrassed to say no, and like he just walked over to me, like he showed his fangs, like, hey, I'm gonna revive Dracula, and you wanna join? I'm like, okay.
Hey, Bianca, if you don't want to, we don't have to. It's all up to you.
2 seconds early with death. Hey, I'm on your side, dude.
Hey, I'm whatever Bianca wants.
Well, I'm pretty sure Dracula doesn't revive for like a while, so I guess we just sort of be doing our own thing for a bit. I mean, I guess I don't know.
We made the deal. We made the deal. If something bad happens because these people revive Dracula, I will kill them.
And I'll
Okay.
help.
If I'm also there, do Angelo and I die too?
I mean, as long as,
Oh
as long as you don't.
no! You two are great. I love you.
Yeah, like we all know, as long as you like don't try to like attack us, like we can just have like a truce.
Because
Yeah,
you
okay.
want to revive Dracula. We're along for the ride.
Okay. By these two, you mean
The desk crawls out. I think she means me.
Oh, okay. Hi. That's Death.
How astute.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll be Dracula's forge master for now, I guess. Is that alright, Angelo?
It's whatever you want. Don't be intimidated.
Okay.
Don't be intimidated.
Okay.
Just do whatever you want.
Or if you weren't Dracula's for the master, but you know, it would just break my heart.
Do what you think is right.
What if we do like a free range business or like a commission business? We
Relax in a commission.
yeah, we treat business by commission.
Like a freelance.
Yeah, like we have a little workshop, and people come in and they order like a custom monster, and like we make it. People can buy like bulk orders or.
Hey, we're the U.S. government. We need 20 of your finest hellhounds.
I mean, like as long
Okay,
need
did you
like
bring your own materials? It says it outside. BYO, BYOC.
Bring your own corpse. Your own corpses.
We got a bunch of MK Ultra victims here.
Yeah. We'll
We have the
officially we will remain neutral as a monster commission
We have the
makers.
Hey, right here.
works for me, I guess.
She looked at the door. It's okay. You can still. We'll give you a discount.
Forge master by commission.
I'm a little saddened that she's picking favorites already.
No, it's okay. You get a discount too. I just didn't think you'd want one. I mean, we can make you one though.
I mean, like, hey, I guess if it doesn't require like a human, maybe.
Define you. I can. If you get the soul of a murderer, I can make it
Miss
into a
Bianca.
doll.
Miss Bianca, I do believe that you should stop with talking.
Oh, okay.
You might be digging yourself into a grave.
Message received.
It does a little like zip over her mouth. It does a thumbs up.
You know, my accent is turning a bit Russian, but I will admit Lana is an Eastern European name.
Hey man, who knows how far he's traveled?
I mean, I've traveled far.
I'm a skeleton. I have no voice vocal cords. It doesn't really. It kind of interfere with my voice.
You're kind of giving yourself an accent.
It's an accent by choice.
Okay, we will go kill the big bitch now.
Bye, Miss Bianca.
Bye, Lorenzo. Bye, Marco. Bye, Dorian. Good luck on Hello.
Thumbs up.
We'll try not to die horribly.
Okay, Mr. Lorenzo. Right?
Yeah.
I believe you should get the coin.
I believe I should what?
You should get the coins.
Get the quest?
Whenever we're done, whenever we kill, you get the coins.
Oh,
You get to keep them.
right.
You
Thank
get
you.
the loot.
You see,
Thank
I
you.
loot, but I don't really need the money.
I guess I could help out. It's like weapons and training.
Besides, who knows how much these back products will go for? Look use on myself.
I guess that makes sense.
I like it.
I was thinking of like repairing like the monster mansion, like renovating it into like an HQ.
That would be perfect. I would like that. And then we can have Miss Penelope work on it, and hopefully I won't have to kill her.
I mean, yeah, she just seemed to be doing her job,
Yes.
and we can have like villagers and like my friends and like turn them into like commandos and have like an entire village of like badasses. Because like really this whole situation started because Grandma kind of slacked.
I suppose you could go that far, yes.
So I totally agree to not come back to Italy, right?
Yeah, let's not come back to Italy. Not at all.
I may travel, you know.
Shit,
like-
you know he's right.
And you know, like just because like I just want to like establish a warrior village. Like I'll just like leave once my time's done.
We don't have to go into that detail.
I feel like we could do well in Japan.
Japan.
What the fuck is a Japan?
Yes. There are no crosses there.
Yeah, I feel like
Marco,
that's
where
like
is Japan?
one whole weakness just straight up removed.
What are you referring to?
Marco, I don't know where this Japan is, but I think we should introduce the faith into it.
Perhaps.
And that's how crusading and missionaries came to be.
Evangelion was made.
Can't
As
believe Evangelion was my idea.
fucking arguing over Bianca. Now, here's the thing. There's only the final boss, but combat takes a while when it's 1 a.m.
We definitely do not.
We do not have enough. I don't think we have enough time. So, my plan is to extend the final fight a little bit more and just like it was already pretty long. I'll just add a tiny bit more to it.
Yeah. And
Or you could keep it the same size and you can come in tomorrow.
No, because I have tutoring tomorrow.
So.
yeah.
And Lemon, that involves you waking up.
I don't come at a reasonable time.
I need to leave at 11 my time to get back to my dorm. So
And also,
no.
and I guess if we still like beat it in like a short time, we can have like I don't know an extended epilogue or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, please. Anyways, yippee, we are good at the game.
Yippee! Yeah, you blaze through that house, that fucking castle.
We speedrun skipped all those fights.
You speedrun skipped everything. I'd say a good 2/3 of the castle you just fucking skipped over,
Yeah.
and I couldn't be prouder.
Time save.
Yeah, we are
That's
good.
it.
Backward long jump through the window.
Fun fact: Lilith and Succubus were gonna be like a puzzle boss where she would send like commoners at you that she had charmed, and be like, "Okay, how do I get through this without killing these normal ass people?"
You kill the commoners. That's how you get through it.
It's more a problem for Marco and Lorenzo than it is for Angelo and Dorian.
We simply punch him and knock him out.
If Marco had drunk a little bit more of the Belmont juice, then the answer would have just been, "Oh, I pulse wave everyone in front of me."
Yeah, that's the true Belmont solution there.
Drunk more of the Belmont juice.
If he was just a little bit more Belmont.
Look,
built.
I'll admit, they're cool. They're fucking weird.
Yeah,
They're weird.
I love how like out of universe, Mike's like sole exposure to Belmont is Trevor, who is like Trevor's cool, but he's like the nicest of the Belmonts.
He honestly, like, he
He's
honestly.
by far the nicest and most heroic Belmont. The
Hold
rest
on,
are
hold on.
fucking unhinged.
Hold on, no. Julius was
No,
was
Julius.
pretty nice. Julius was pretty
Julius,
nice.
dude, Julius is so fucking nice. He gave Dracula a second chance.
He did.
I-
He did
I'm-
do
Julius
that.
gave fucking Dracula a second chance.
May-
Julius is fucking a saint.
I
May I
mean,
comment?
my like in-person knowledge of the Belmonts is
Yeah.
Trevor. I know vaguely of everyone else.
And
Yeah.
also, just may I comment? Julius, aka the last Belmont to have to deal with Dracula, so technically the last one.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sorry,
Trevor-
sorry, Dorian. Julius breaks Dracula's neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You.
The funny thing is, according to the timeline, this is the 1850s. The next time Dracula reses, it's 1999, and Julius fucking kills him.
Yeah. Like, for real this time.
Like, for realsies.
Hey,
All of this is for nothing. As the next time he reses, Julius fucking kills him.
hey, does that,
All of Dorian's thing is for nothing.
Does he kill him in Japan?
Yes, he does.
Hey, does that mean I supply like a good chunk of the soldiers in the War of '99?
Hell, maybe.
Hell yeah.
Probably.
Unfortunately, we're in Italy and World War II is yet to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's okay. We will be dead by then.
Listen, if my village is anything like me,
Wait, hold on, we're
we're
in what year? 1850?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are probably going to live to see the Great War, which doesn't help you either.
Actually, there is. I always forget. Dracula revives for like a fraction of at the very, very end of Portrait of Ruin for like a tiny fucking fraction of the time he revives. So
Yeah, for, like,
there is one more time Dracula revives in between here and the 1999.
I find
And
that
he fucking dies immediately.
because Dorian looks over like, "Oh, what's happened?"
Like Dev was just like, oh man, I forgot about World War One, and then everyone's like, World War One.
Lorenzo like established a whole fucking like vampire kill or village, and it's like the next time we get used once. We get used once, and I don't know what to do. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
It's okay.
Grandpa,
You
what the
will
fuck
travel
do we do?
with me, and we will find Wabagul village, and who knows?
That'll be epic.
That'll be the next Belmont.
Who knows? We don't know the family tree up until 1999.
Marco's going to go for that Belmont.
Yeah, he fucking. There's a Belmont lady there, and he fucking he gets married with her. Like they're like, oh yeah, it's nice, it's romantic. There's
I just fucking imagine the toothless meme where he's passing out.
Is this the equivalent of a weeb? Is this the equivalent of a weeb going to Japan to marry like a Japanese girl because that's his fetish?
Yes.
Damn infernal lust for Asian women.
infernal lust for Belmont women.
Infernal.
Why the fuck do we keep getting dudes? Make a daughter for once, Jesus.
There was a single female Belmont, and she was made non-canon.
Was
Women
she?
do not exist.
Yeah, she was made non-canon.
Which one was that? That was.
The one who was really horny for Alucard.
I mean,
Oh,
who
yeah,
wouldn't
that
be horny
one,
for
the one-
Alucard, really?
Shockingly, very few people are horny for Alucard.
That's
Like in
Yeah.
universe, I mean, in universe.
they're missing out.
Out of universe, everyone's horny for Alucard.
Including
Sonia
Mia.
Belmont?
So yeah, that was her name, Sonia Belmont, who was really horny for Alucard. There's also Maria, who was she
Renard.
Richter's? Yeah, she was Richter's like little friend. I keep saying little sister, but no, they aren't related. She's not a Belmont.
They aren't related. She's just friends.
Yeah, she just grew up with him, and he's like, she was fucking 12 when he was doing his Belmont stuff. And
Yeah.
he's like, and then she grew up and was like, wow, Alucard's really hot. And Alucard's like, bro, I literally watched you be born. Don't make this weird.
Don't make it
I'm
weird.
like your godfather. Don't talk to me like this.
Don't talk to me like this.
Babe, quit it.
Bro, I was best friends with your great-grandfather. Don't do this to me.
Don't make this weird. Listen, lady. I am not a Twilight fan. I'm not gonna do that.
I know we figured it out or whatever. But all I'm saying is that we called right after we defeat Dracula. Like, all right, it's time to determine the fate of what the fuck happened to these sigils. We need to fight each other.
We must fight shirtless in the rain in the eye of the hurricane.
Of course.
I will say I sent to Adam. I said to Adam like, all right, those are a little too many words that there's a little too that he said. There's a little too suspicious. So I fucking was suspicious, and he mentioned the Dorian thing to me, and I was like, you know, I'm putting it together in my head. It's looking like we might have another Conchu situation, boys. Let's get ready.
That is exactly what he said. He said, "Whoop, looks like we have another Conchu situation." He said that to me. I internally went, "Yup, yup,
Ain't wrong.
ain't wrong. You are objectively correct." Fucking good times. These fucking shenanigans.
Shenaniganery.
And we now have the full lineup of it's the Castlevania 3 party of the fighter, the mage, the vampire, and the one who is really the normal human who is along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who that could be.
So
Ironically enough, Marco does not take the place of Trevor. He takes the place of Sypha.
Yeah.
And Angelo takes the place of Trevor.
I mean, you did say you were going to silence him with the. You did suggest you were going to silence him with a kiss. I didn't think it went that far.
Or in the Dawn party, it'd be Julius, and Yoko would be Angelo. Not Angelo. Would be Marco. Which I realize Yoko and Julius would be like cousins, right? Because she's a Belndas and he's a Belmont.
Yeah, the Belnat. Because what happened was the Belnades clan were something entirely different, and then Trevor married Sypha, and then the bloodline got mixed. So now the Belmonts can use magic like and shit like Grand Cross, and then somewhere along the lines that like the Belnades family kept branching off
They
again.
had a shit ton of branches.
Yeah, they had a shit ton of branches, but like I'm pretty sure
most magic users are just Belnades branches.
Yeah, like a lot of that shit is unironically the Belmont thing is just like a line with a bunch of circles in the middle of it. Because it's like, oh yes, random unnamed like branch of family has this, meets up here, but the thing with the Castlevania family tree, it looks like it looks cursed as shit, but there's just like thousands of years in between each one, and multiple generations, so it doesn't matter.
It looks cursed, but it's actually pretty alright.
It's fine, yeah.
It's fine.
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I twice the love interest?
Hey, who's
No, sorry, Yoko isn't Julius's love interest.
No, Yoko is just someone.
Yoko and Julius are just friends. Like,
yeah, they are
legitimately just friends.
I thought that Yoko would be Soma's then. I don't know.
No. Soma's love interest is his childhood friend Mina.
His childhood high school friend.
His childhood high school friend Mina, because he's Japanese. Because they revived in Japan. Mina also might or might not be Dracula's wife's reincarnation, much like how Soma is Drax.
Yeah, it's up in the air.
It's heavily implied, but never confirmed.
Why do Dracula keep reviving if he with wife?
So, Dracula revives, but his wife also reincarnates.
Dracula revives just straight up.
Yeah, Dracula just, like, revives.
His wife gets reincarnated.
Yeah, Julius perma-killed Dracula, but then he reincarnated into Soma.
Yes.
Yes.
You can never truly kill the Drac.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can, but not really.
Yeah. And Soma revived with any of Drat's memories and all of his powers. Or not all of his powers, but, like, he's the power to get all his powers. And there was a whole thing where, like, there was a Dracula, like, succession war, basically, where everyone's like, I want to be the reincarnation of Drac. No, I want to be the reincarnation of Drac. and somewhere the
For
cell
him.
phone like caught up, and he's like, I don't want to be the reincarnation of Dracula.
But I am.
But I
Dimitri
am.
tried. Dimitri tried. And he got turned into a big monster.
Yeah, Dimitri tried, touched Dominus for a second, and fucking imploded.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy Dominus and become Dracula.
Dimitri touched Dominus and fucking died.
Immediately.
You know, now I'm just
This
imagining.
is why you don't fucking touch Dominus.
Yeah, Dorian ain't stupid.
What's your intelligence question?
Intelligence?
Yeah.
No, he has a 20 in charisma. His intelligence is +2 though.
Word.
So, yeah, a little bit dumber than Marco, but not bad.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what's
because
funny,
it's a warlock of the undead patron, so technically it just benefits him more.
Yeah, because charisma and warlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a very ridiculous mental image of old man Lorenzo just pointing to a picture of Dorian. It's like, all right, kids, now I want you to stab this.
If something goes bad, you're gonna
Kill
go
him.
to that man and cut his head off.
You're going after this man.
It's just like a fucking toddler. It's like,
This is
"Now I
your
want you to-
bloodline enemy.
Now I want you to kick his teeth in if you see him.
The big two pointy ones.
You can't miss him. Also, like, I don't know, have like a cross on you or something.
Do you have a last name, Lorenzo?
Columbo.
Columbo.
It's the Columbo family line. A new
What-
player
what-
has been added to the race.
Adam immediately sent me. I just remember the bathtub scene where he's just like, he's just like, oh yeah, that was totally because the running water. It wasn't because it was hot.
Yeah,
And
it's
like,
also
yeah.
why. It's also why Dorosi has it as a bathtub and not a shower. Just
Yeah.
she fucking melt in a shower. She's like, I'm gonna fill a bathtub and I'm gonna wash myself in that because it's now stagnant.
It doesn't when she enter it doesn't it become running though.
No. It has to be like moving on its own outside her control.
So if if we overflowed it a little bit, and then when she got in, it'd all spill out, and then that'd be flowing, and then she'd
No,
be dead.
because it would be flowing over the edge of the tub and not inside of it.
It has to be like a stream going towards her. So like a hose at her would hurt her, but like
we need fucking super squirters.
Now, what are you friends? I have. Well, I have her perfume. I wonder how her toilet's doing.
Still flooded.
still overflowing. That floor's flooded now.
Yeah, so that's how we will take this castle down.
The power of erosion.
Within the next 1,000 years, a hole will be bored through that floor.
We'll get you eventually.
All right, I'm going to hop off now for the night.
Word.
Hold on, Adam. Before you do that, I wanna send you something,
Okay.
and I want to just hear your reaction. Hold on.
Building it up now.
Oh, the music.
Ooh. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll for what?
Cody's sending me something.
Soda.
Pretty good. Pretty right.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right.
Night, Adam.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you
Good night.
next time for the finale of
Oh, for real. Next time, for real.
It's a quadrility now.
It's a
Whoop.
quadrility.
now. It's a quadrility.
It's okay.
It's almost
It's better that way, really, because I fucked
No.
up the recording this time.
Hold on. It's a trilogy and an OVA.
the trilogy and OVA.
It's a movie.
It's like Asura's Wrath, where the finale is a DLC.
It is. It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The finale, the fucking finale, which was like almost as long as the game, is the DLC.
Yeah. All right, ta-ta.
Goodbye.
Uh,